With a look at Kaspa. Right now we have Bitcoin on the screen. I'm going to show you guys something here. This thing is broke down today. If we come out here, let's go out a little bit higher time frame. Out on a daily. Right, you can see this thing is coming back, approaching that trend line here, right down here for a possible retest, right, and then maybe a bounce up out of here. Could grab right here. We have a few areas through here. This thing could bounce. Probably looks like a major breakdown if you don't have your trend line is drawn out. Let's make this white so it don't clash with the other ones. We have one right up through here that we're just about pretty much on it now. Okay, right through there on a daily. I can't see it going no deeper than down. Boy, that would be pretty deep down there at 114.1. Now let's put a Fibonacci on this thing. Right in that golden pocket, right? Right between the 618 and 702 right now. If we pull this up here, 618 is right up here, this blue line, and the 702 is right down here. Okay, now if we look at some RSIs, we got the daily trying to crank back up to the upside here. 12 hour. Let's get this MACD off here for now. Alright, I just want to just collapse that panel. 12 hour, right on the very bottom. Alright, you got your 8 hour right on the very bottom. Look at these. I mean, they're ready to, I think Bitcoin's going to get a really nice bounce here. 4 hour, still coming down here. And then your 1 hour. That's where you really want to zoom in. 1 hour still heading down. But that's where you can, you can zoom in on these smaller time frames and really get an idea where this thing is at. Right? We take another thing I like to use down, especially with these waves, is a Fibonacci. All right, we come back out to 12. All right, this is a fifth wave right here. All right, so if we use the wick, that would give us a target about 115.8. All right, it might just grab right here. I know a lot of people thinking it's going to come down that deep, and they don't see this support line coming up through here, which it could break the support line, grab liquidity, and run straight back up. I mean, it's kind of poked a hole through this trend line now. It depends on how you arrange it, I guess, right? I mean, it's close. It's definitely close. We'll see if it holds right here, but I'm expecting a run back up. All right, what we had over here, right over here, you can see pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 3 might no. That's wave one right there. It looks like you had your 5 waves there. And if you come in on a 4 hour, you might have to come in on a 1 hour to actually see it. Which ended up having 5 waves down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it depends on how deep this goes. Might stop right here. It could stop right here and bounce. I mean, I do not doubt that for 1 second. Or it could retrace back up here a little bit more and have one more push down. Just have to see if it holds here or not. Got plenty of support through here. Even out on a weekly, let's see if there's any major areas. No, the whole way down here. Monthly, probably heard that. I took a shot and a long right there, thinking it might grab this support right here, but it did not. So my next area to take a shot is down here, about 115,000. That's a daily. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 closing candles down here. Real good chance it bounces down here. And as far as the fib goes, that would put it down. Let's see, but pretty close to that 702. actually a little bit past it, between the 702 and 786. Right, so keep an eye on that. See if it gets down there, and that would also, I would take it deeper than the fifth wave target here. Right. Yeah, excuse me. Well, we do have one more support right over here, out on the. That's at about 115, 780. All right, but I'm expecting Bitcoin to definitely up there goes Uni. That's good. Good. And we had a short Uni short over in Discord. If you want to sign up and come over and trade with us, guys, sign up for level 3 membership in the description of the video. You can come over there. We have, I think it's about 168 members. It's $15. That gets you in and gets you 10 hours of videos to teach you how to start charting, and it also gets you a link to the Discord. All right. Yeah. See if you take it up like that on a daily. I mean, it definitely smashed through that. But if you come up a little bit further, that was in closer. Was that 12-hour? Yeah, on a 12-hour, this thing swings down here. Either way, it's broke the support line. All right, so looking for a bottom here for Bitcoin. All right, but I'm expecting it to run back up and come right out this top. Depends on how deep it goes, really. I mean, the target was right around 130, right? This one here, $129, $130, $130, $118. Yeah, well, that would match up. I mean, if it pulls down that deep, it might grab a little bit sooner than that, But right down. I'm watching for a bottom around 115.5, 115, between 115 and 115.5, somewhere around there. And then a run back up towards 130. All right, let's get moving here. Sorry about that, guys. Bitcoin dominance. Just know where Bitcoin at is pretty huge. On the weekly, we have broken this support line. Both of them. This major one up there and the one that we've been looking at for a very, very long time. Just getting ready for it to pick up some steam here, right? That monthly RSI heading straight down. All right, that's fantastic. That's what we want to see. And if you come in here, like I said, on the daily, might be getting a little bit of a retest back up here. Right? You can see how it has respected that line now. Look at these closes right on this line, coming right up through here. Close below, close below, close below, and starting to stay off. Could get a run up here, hit, maybe then we'll get that rollover. That's coming. That is for sure the big fall. That's what we're waiting for, that big crash. Got the Dow Jones setting a new all-time high right over here. All right, we're expecting that thing to head up towards the 50,000 mark. That is insane. And if it doesn't use that wick, be more like 47.7. We'll see. It's probably going to use it though. Dow Jones is looking good. Look at the Nikkei. Look at this thing, the Japan index. Look at it. It is just ripping. It's up 904 points. The NASDAQ looks good, through that fifth wave up here, and we're, is that all we had on here? Yeah, okay, NASDAQ, I didn't put the S&P on here, that is alright. And if we come over here and take a look at the total 3 market cap of crypto, this is all your altcoins. You can see it is poked a hole up through here, right? Let's go ahead and date, maybe daily or weekly. It'll give us a little bit more of a stable trend line here. You can see it's attempting a breakout, right? A breakout of this area. You could even put it back on the weekly here. We're just seeing something here. I mean, really, the thing should be down through here. If you've gotten a breakout, you gotten a breakout of this wedge. It looks like probably a back test and then a bounce. This is all your altcoins, Bitcoin and Ethereum excluded. All right, so probably getting a retest of the breakout and then a bounce towards the upside. So the crypto market cap looks good. Looks like Chainlink is definitely a leader here. Look at this thing. It has been absolutely ripping. Right, this is a past. Not sure when I did this video here. Put this price target up here for Chainlink. The break of this wedge. That would have been a push up. Bitcoin's still dumping. Yeah, definitely. That's why I put over in Discord. I said I'm looking at a possible Bitcoin long here pretty soon. But that thing is going to bottom out. It's going to bounce. Probably fast, but it's going to grab liquidity, so do not be part of that. I'm sure it's going to do some tricky stuff here. But you can see Chainlink here on a weekly when it's starting. And this one's that is up pretty. It's been up pretty good, Looks like it's starting a three-wave here. Question is, is this thing heading to? Let's get this off here a second, real quick. Is it heading up towards the 34 to 38, or is it going to set new all-time highs up at $82? What's it at right now? About $25, $26. The weekly RSI still heading up. The monthly heading straight up. Right. And if we look at the crypto bubbles, I want to show you something here. Everything. Let's see. There it goes. Reloaded. There's Chainlink up 14.4%. We look at the week. You got Chainlink up 15%. For the month, it's up a lot more than that. Yeah, 42%. All right, so you can. Chainlink is definitely one of the leaders. I think the last alt season, Chainlink was one of the first ones to start running. That and maybe Doge. I can't remember right offhand. All right, BNB starting to make a move up 16% for the month. There's Richard Hart's tokens, Pulse X, Hex, and Pulse. Looking at pretty decent. A lot of these though, look at these down 20, down 30, down 30, down 27. You're going to see a turnaround, guys, real soon. I think it's going to be fast and hard to draw people into the market. The big players are going to want to grab liquidity for sure. You'll see a lot of what's it called? Up and down movement. Anyway, definitely volatility, I'm sure. All right, so let's go back over here. But Chainlink is definitely looking good. Look at that for the week. Look at that weekly candle on this thing. Pretty big candle. That's the biggest candle for quite a while for Chainlink. Definitely good token. Nice. Let's look back here. In fact, November 2021, July 2021, May. When it topped in April 2021, February, January, started to move, August of 2020, yeah, that's when stuff really, I remember that, I was here, I remember that's when stuff really started going, and ended up topping out here, April and May of 2021. Then you had your ABC bear market, Anyway, Chainlink looking pretty darn good. The monthly RSI heading straight up. Now, Kaspa versus Bitcoin. Look at that monthly RSI down here. Turn it straight to the upside. Weekly, turning it back up to the upside. Want to see a break of this trend line, right? Coming down through here. Get a break of that. Everything is going to be up, against Bitcoin. It's when you get the break of these lines that they really are going to start moving. Now Kaspa. Let's see here. Is this the chart I want? Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go get that up here, right there, and come in on a daily. Oh yeah. A trend line here, trend line break. Alright, put this over in Discord. Watch this trend line here. There you go. Looks like short on Kaspa. Alright, this thing might get that push we talked about, right? Remember last video we talked about a possible push down, either down here or up towards this area. Didn't quite get up there. Got the 10.11. 10.39 would have been up at about a 618, so I don't believe it made it to that 618, did it? Nope. 50% retracement. So further it made it there. Alright, I don't see a 5-wave down here because this came up. Kind of would have violated it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like a correction here. It could push down here. And I'd definitely keep an eye on that. And on a 12-hour, looks like it's trying to roll over. Now you can see a little bit better here what's going on in here. My first target here, if Kaspa keeps heading down, would be 0.083. If it starts breaking through there, right, and it takes this low out over here at 8 cents, good chance you could see it down here, unless Bitcoin gets that bounce a little bit sooner. Sorry about that, guys. Allergy time. Took an allergy pill about an hour and a half ago before this video. Still, obviously still having a little bit of problems here. Let's get that adjusted because make sure this thing definitely broke. Yeah, it did. And on the 4-hour. And if you're looking for a place to leverage trade, please check out Bit2Next in the description of the video. Got some great stuff going on right now as far as contests and stuff like that. I use them all the time. Back you can see it. I have it open right over here. That's Bit2Next right over there. Go check them out. Like I said, there's a link in the description of the video. If you use the link, it definitely helps. Helps the channel out, small channel. I appreciate every bit of help I get, and I appreciate every viewer out there. Thank you guys. I mean that. Let's see here. This 4-hour RSI heading down, 8-hour rolling over. Yeah, it's looking bearish right now. 12-hour rolling over. Let's see where Bitcoin is at. Let's go in. About a 4-hour. See, this could be one of their moves, though. It likes to break trend lines, grab liquidity, and push back up. So be very careful here. They set a 5th wave target. Is it 115.8? Right around there. It's getting close to that now, isn't it? Definitely is. 115.8. Is there any kind of support on a daily at that level? Yeah. Definitely is. Right there is daily close. 2 candles right here. So you do have a support area right there. Keep an eye on that. 115.8. See if we get the turnaround there or not. Let's get this Fibonacci up here. But what I'm looking for is just a simple break, retest, bounce. Something like that. Right there. Right, it could come down here, right, no doubt. It could come down to right around 115, right around 115, possible, and then go. You have a lot of people out there obviously short, and it's down $1,500 right now. Right? A Kaspa, how's it reacting? I mean, it's not getting crushed at all. In fact, it's down right now, down 2.9%, and Bitcoin is down 1.27%. All right, so you can see, definitely not getting crushed at all with Bitcoin down that much. Normally, if Bitcoin was down $1,500, everything out there would be getting absolutely hammered. Yeah, and maybe Kaspa holds here and bounces too. That's definitely possible. It could. I mean, it is definitely holding the line so far. Poked a little bit through that support, but it's possible it could hold on. But we got these RSIs just had it rolling over. 8 hour, 12 hour, daily head down. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking like it could come lower, but if Bitcoin gets that bounce, everything's gonna rip to the upside. What we're looking for in the long run here, guys, is a break. It's gonna bounce around maybe a little bit inside this wedge, and overall we're looking for a run back up and out the top here. Might mess around for a while in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 that's going to push up here, you don't want it to violate that 0.0787. I mean, if it's doing something like this, in here, 1, 2, 3, fourth wave pullback, and then a blast out here. You don't want to see it go down through here and violate that. That would take that idea out of the question. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. Just trying to see how it reacts here while we're still doing this. 4 hour. Still holding. Man, still holding, right? And Bitcoin. Is still dropping. Maybe. It might have bottomed here. This could be, you could have a bottom here. No doubt about it. Look at this. That's your target for your fifth wave. Yeah. Kaspa could hold here and bounce. No doubt. I mean, look at it. It's going to 15 minutes. 15 minutes holding. 15 minutes bouncing. Yeah, there we go. Not looking too bad, right? Could definitely see this thing going here, right? So keep an eye on this stuff, guys. Looking pretty decent. This thing starts to the upside. And of course, this target would look for 10.5 cents. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. I will talk to you very soon.